All right, everyone, and here I am again for another short video. This is actually going to be a couple of videos in one. Well, not two videos, but it's going to be two. There's going to be a mount, and then I'm going to pot up a plant. So I'm doing two plants in one video. I'm going to pot up this PHALAENOPSIS gigantea, which is just a seedling. This is the albiform. I got this from Kelly. I pointed this out, pulled these out of my greenhouse and mention them today. So PHALAENOPSIS gigantea, the gigantea is referring to the size of the leaves. The leaves can be 2 feet long, even longer. The plant is very slow growing. These come from Borneo primarily. And they do like a lot of water, they like shade, but they do like more sun in order for them to bloom. And they bloom from summer into the fall, generally, and their spikes, as long as they're green, they can bloom. That is generally when their spikes push forth blooms, which are successively blooming spikes during the season. This is the albiform. I'm not sure what the flowers look like. I guess they would be more white rather than the colorful lavenders and pinks and stripes of the regular form of the gigantea. The flowers are very fragrant. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. This is the old media, and I know this, I had repotted this once before. I've had this plant for probably a year now, going on a year, and it did give me a new leaf. This is the newest leaf, and these are the roots. So this, in my experience, giganteas like a lot of moisture at their roots, especially when they're in growth phase. So I'm going to add a little bit of sphagnum to it, just a little bit, and I pre-moisten my sphagnum. So I'm just going to mix that in with a little bit of bark. And I'm just going to use the same cup, and I'll just drape the plant at the top like that, and then just start to backfill it in with the media. And that's as simple as can be. That's all you got to do. Just make sure the media is fresh, and that you want to tap the sides to make sure that the media is not so tight around the roots and that it falls into place inside of the little pot. And you don't want it to be too high up on the bottom of the plant. And that's about right how that is potted. If you can, hopefully that's in focus. And I will have to relabel the tag, not relabel it, but put the date on the tag. And then I will put it back in there. So that's plant number one. The second one is Dendrobium sulcatum. Now, Dendrobium sulcatum is a flattened pseudobulb dendrobium. This is just a piece that fell off of the main plant that I have in the greenhouse. So I figured, what the hey, I might as well, because it's got some roots. You can see the roots there. So it should be safe to just mount on this little piece like such, and that is how it's gonna be. So I got my string here. While I'm doing that, sulcatum is from Thailand, it's from Himalayas, in China, and it's an epiphyte, warm growing epiphyte. Again, it has the flattened pseudobulbs, and it gets yellow fragrant flowers from near the apex of the newly formed pseudobulb. And that's about that. Fragrant, did I say? Yellow. So I'm more or less just doing that, wrapping the stem around. Now I gotta. Okay, so I'm back after I got my scissors over here. So I had to release the mount, so I'll just do it again. Hopefully I will do it a little bit clearly. So I've got a little piece behind here that I'm holding, and then I'm just draping over the roots, lightly over the stem and over the mount, maybe behind it once, but still just making sure that it's tight and not wobbly. And so I think that's good. And so once I've achieved that, then holding this down, I grab my scissors and I make a cut. Then continue wrapping it around. Until I meet the other end. And I see that right there, and so I can just make a little knot like such. And that's that. Easy peasy. And again, while I was trying to get my scissors, I dumped a little bit of the media out of the pot, but that's easily replaceable. And there we have it. One repotting and one mounting. Less than 5 minutes, I'm sure. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you later. Enjoy your orchids.